So this is a new set of videos for us. We are going to call this program Is That Career. And Mihail, so this is something that we've been talking about for a while. We want to basically work on producing a set of videos where that we think people would be benefited from learning, and it'd be a list of questions that people might be thinking about. They might not even know that they need to ask these sets of questions when it comes to try to improve their career. And it takes us a little bit of time to find this name, actually, Ace That Career. What do you think of the name so far?
Yeah, I think it's a good name. I think it's a catchy name, and I think we could use it for the program. Yeah.
Okay. And Ace That, obviously, I mean, it should be pretty straightforward, right? This is just something that we are trying to help people to really improve and really try to basically do as well as possible in their career via gaining knowledge and skills. So I think that the name fits pretty well. And obviously, career, everybody knows what this is. So we probably don't have to explain that too much on what we're trying to do. But what are some of the things that we think that it's likely part of this particular topic? What do we talk about in here? Like, say, for example, I think interview is going to be part of it, right?
Yeah.
And specifically for the audience, some of the audience that we might be non-native English speakers as well. So we also talk about English, and we'll talk about professional communication. Because what's interesting is that English alone isn't enough to cover what professional communication skills is all about, right? But there are also other type of skills, like, say, for example, task management, and at a broader level, project management. But even things like, say, business analysis, product management. And there might be some other skills that, etc., that we probably will also want to cover in this space. So hopefully we will produce some interesting contents for people to look at. And we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I see this program as a combination of two different things, like two dimensions, basically.
Okay.
We are not different, but we are related, of course. But I think we are different in a sense of there are some skills that we use every day in pretty much every job. Like, for example, English skill, it's as essential as being able to write and read, basically. It's literacy skill. But then we talk about professional skills, so obviously not everyone will be interested in becoming a project manager or business analyst, but some people might be interested. So I see it as a combination between like everyday skills and more specific professional skills. So this could be a good combination.
That's a very good way to look at it. I like that. So with that said, what's our general format that we're going to go for? Q&A, probably?
Yeah, I think Q&As. So we will just basically answer questions, and we get some questions. We start with our own questions, and then we get some questions from the audience, and hopefully we will help them, and plus we will record some useful videos for everyone to watch. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So hopefully that we can do a good job for everybody, and let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Excellent.